welcome to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because I'm going to be trying out a new palette from a brand that I have never tried before. I've been wanting to try them for ages, so I am so excited. I'm going to be testing out the new Huda Beauty Pastel Rose palette. Just look how stunning that looks. I am so excited to try it. They have brought out two other pastel palettes as well. They've got like a lilac one and they've got a mint one. I've gone for the rose one because I just thought that this would be the one that I would use the most. It's got like the most wearable colours in it that I'd go for anyway. I don't think I'd get as much wear out of the other two, so I've gone for this one. I bought this for £27 and I got it off the Feel Unique website. I feel like it was a little bit cheaper on the actual Huda Beauty website and it was like a little bit more in like postage and packaging, so I just got it off Feel Unique and it was at £27, which is also why I didn't get the other two as well, because I just could not afford to get all three of them. I feel like £27 for like a little palette like this is quite a lot of money, so I am hoping that I really do like the shadows. There has been like a few other Huda Beauty palettes that I've wanted to try, but this is the first one that I've actually got around to buying, so I'm just going to test it out for you today. Before I go and put it on the eyes, I'll just do a few swatches for you. I am not the best person at doing swatches, so just be warned, they're not going to be great, but I will swatch them for you anyway, just so we can kind of see how they're going to look. So I'll swatch all of these three colours first. They're all matte shades. I'm really excited to try the yellow because I think it looks so nice. So these are the first three colours, and you know what, I'm actually quite impressed. They are quite pigmented and I don't think I was expecting it because of them being pastel colours. The yellow was a little bit more chalkier than the other two, but I feel like it is really pigmented for like a pastel yellow colour, so I am not bothered about that at all. The next three colours that I'll swatch are these middle ones. I'm really excited to see what this middle colour is going to look like because it's like a swirly pink and gold shimmer. I'm actually like really impressed with these matte shades. I feel like they're quite pigmented. I don't know what I was expecting. I just didn't think pastel colours would show up this well. Those are all of the colours swatched. Like I said, I am not the best person at swatching. I need to get better. I think they look so nice. That yellow shimmery colours is gorgeous. I am definitely putting that on my eyes today. I actually might try and include every single colour in this palette on my eyes, see if I can get a look with all of them. So just from the swatches, I have got a good feeling about this palette. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to make it look good on my eyes. I feel like they're a little bit more pigmented than I thought they actually would be, so I am a little bit excited. I'm going to go in with my P. Louise base in the shade Rumour 2 and I'm going to use this to prime my eyes. I'm gonna go in with the yellow shade first. I am so excited to try this one. It is very chalky, but usually I find that when they are like this, it's a little bit more pigmented, so I'm fine with that. As long as it looks good on my eyes, you can be as chalky as you want, I don't mind. I'm just gonna pack and blend this into the first part of my crease. I really like this colour. Like, you can definitely tell it is pastel, but it's so pigmented. I'm actually like a little bit shocked at it. I did not think pastel colours were going to show up this well. I'm then going to go in with this pastel lilac kind of shade. I'm liking that they've put a lilac in this palette even though it's not the lilac palette, because I do really like this colour. I just don't think I'd get much wear out of like a full lilac palette. Obviously it would have been nice to have it as well. I just didn't have the money to buy all three of them, so I am happy that I have got a lilac shade in this one as well. I'm gonna put this lilac into the middle part of my crease and I'm gonna try and blend it into the yellow and see if they blend okay together. I don't know how easily they are gonna blend together because they're not exactly like similar colours, but hopefully I can get like a decent enough blend. They've blended so easily next to each other and I feel like I've not even done anything to make that happen. That was so easy. I really like that colour. I think it looks so nice. I think my camera might have accidentally just cut off then without me realising, so I've just gone in with my next colour. I've just gone in with some of this deep mauve kind of colour. I never know how to say that, but it's basically like the deepest colour in this palette. Even though there's no dark colours in this, it's like the deepest shade there is. And I'm just putting this into the outer part of my crease. that's also blended in really nicely next to the purple. Obviously it's blended in a little bit better than what the purple and yellow did, but I still think the purple and yellow blended in really nicely. Like, they were so different in like colour. These two are like a little bit more similar, so it was a little bit more obvious that they'd blend together nicely. But I'm just impressed with it all, to be fair. I feel like they are blending really easily together. I actually think it's going a little bit patchy on this eye. I don't know what's happening there because it's not done it on this side, but in this one there's like a little bit of a patch there where it's blended together. It could be an issue with my eyes. I've got quite dry skin and I feel like it affects the shadows sometimes. But that is a little bit weird because it's not happening on this one. I'm just gonna like try and work with it, and hopefully you can't tell once I've finished. I'm gonna go back over with all three of them colours. I do this with every single palette. It's not because it's not pigmented, because it is. It's because I like to go in and make sure it's even more pigmented. So it's what I always do. So if it goes like a little bit dodgy, I don't know, because I always do this. So yeah, I'm just going to go back in with all the colours just to make sure that I've got the blend nice. So now I'm just going to try and blend above some of these colours just to like make them blend into the skin a little bit better. So I'm just going to go in with this shade here. It's like a really pale pink, but it's like kind of purpley as well. It's the palest colour in the palette, put it that way. I'm just going to use this to blend above the lilac shade. I feel like you can't really see that colour as such, but it definitely has blended it out a little bit better. Actually, it has made it look quite nice. And then I'm just going to go in with this pale pink colour to blend out the outer corner. You know what, the more I use this, the more I'm not actually knowing how I feel about it, because at first I was really impressed, but now I just feel like they're a little bit too chalky, and I know I said I didn't mind that, but I don't know, I feel like it's not the best with this palette. I feel like they're starting to not blend as well as what there was at the beginning. I don't know what's happening, but I feel like they're all just like kind of blending in together instead of showing the individual colour. I feel like I might just have to go back in with like a few different layers to try and build up the colour. But when I'm building up the colours, I feel like it's like going a little bit funny. I don't know. I'm just going to carry on and we'll see how I get on. This isn't really blending out very well in the outer corner, and I don't know why. It has blended out a little bit better on this side. I feel like it's just gone a little bit, it's going a little bit patchy in some places. I feel like I am losing the individual colours a little bit because I'm blending them. So I'm going to go back in with all of them, try and build up the pigment and blend like I always do. And hopefully I can get it looking a little bit better, because I feel like I'm not enjoying how it's looking at the minute. So I think that's the best that I'm actually going to get this. And to be honest, I don't think it's that great. I'm not feeling as blown away by this palette as I originally thought. I feel like it's going a little bit patchy in some places. It's not building up as well as like other shadows that I've got. It might be because of the colours, because I've never worked with pastel colours before. I don't really know how to work with them. This palette might work better doing like more simple looks with it instead of trying to do something like more creative, because I am trying to go for like a little bit of a creative kind of look here so I can use all of the colours. Maybe it might be best just sticking to like one or two other colours out of it to get like a nice look. But I don't know, we'll see as I go along. I might be able to make it look a little bit better. The chalkiness of it is starting to annoy me a little bit. It never usually annoys me, but the fact that I'm not getting that good of a payoff and it's that chalky, it's starting to annoy me a little bit. I think I'm going to go for a little bit of a half cut crease and use some of the shimmer shadows so I can like try more colours out. So I'm just going to use my P. Louise base to cut the crease. I'm just going to do one eye at a time so it doesn't crease and so that I can see if it's going to look nice. I'm going to go in with the deep shade that I used on the outer corner. I'm just going to press this onto the outer part of that cut crease just to blend it in. I'm really excited to use this shimmery yellow colour, so I'm going to go in with this first. I'm just going to put this into the first part of that cut crease. That does look quite nice, to be fair. It's not as intense as I thought it was going to be, but it doesn't look bad, it does look nice. I'm then going to go in with this middle shade here, which is like the gold pink shimmery colour. I'm just going to put this next to the yellow shimmer. And then finally I'm going to go in with the pink shimmer and I'm going to put this on the outer part of the cut crease. Definitely not as intense as I thought they were going to be. I might try and go in with my finger actually and see if I can make them look a little bit more intense. To be fair, they're even just applying better with a fluffy brush rather than a flat one. I think they're looking quite nice. I'm just going back in with that deep outer colour just to blend it into the shimmer. I feel like I would be liking this a lot more if it wasn't looking so patchy on this outer corner. Or maybe it's just because I feel like I need a darker colour in the outer corner as well. I don't know, it's not looking horrible. I feel like I'm being a little bit too harsh on it. I'm just going to go and quickly do the same on this side and then I'll be back. I think I might be being a little bit too harsh on the palette because this actually doesn't look that bad. I think it's just because I'm not used to using these kind of colours. They are very pale for me, which obviously the pastel colours I should have known, but I've been used to using like really bright colours, so it's just a little bit different, and I think that's all that's like kind of shook me a little bit. This eye hasn't gone as well as this one. I feel like this one's actually looking alright now. It's not looking as patchy as what I thought it did at first. I feel like it's sorted itself out a little bit. This one has gone slightly patchy, like around the cut crease kind of area. It's nothing too drastic. I feel like once I've got my lashes on you won't even be able to tell. So yeah, I feel like I've been a little bit too harsh. I have managed to get like an okay looking look from it. I'm just going to quickly go through and do all of my face makeup and then I'll finish off the eyes. Do you know what? I am actually really liking how my eyes are looking at the minute. I think especially since I've done like all of my face makeup, I feel like it's just all tied in together and I do really like it. So for underneath the eyes, I'm going to go in with the same colour blend as what I used on the top. So I'm going to start off with the yellow, then go into the lilac and then go into like the pinky kind of colour. I'm gonna go with a little bit of this light pink shade. I'm just gonna run this underneath just to blend it out a little bit and blend the top and the bottom together. So the only colour that I haven't used out of this palette yet is this shimmery colour here. I've left this until last on purpose because I wanted to use it as my inner corner highlight. It looks like a really nice champagne kind of shimmer. I absolutely love that. That's such a nice inner corner highlight. I'm going to go for like a nude lip today, as I always seem to do recently. So I'm going to go for my usual MAC lip liner in the shade Car, and then my Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Peachy. So I think I'm actually finished now and I'm kind of loving it. I love this eye anyway. I don't love this one. This one's gone a little bit rubbish, to be fair. I don't really know what's happened with this eye. It's just gone a little bit patchy and yeah, it doesn't look the best. I don't think it'll be the eyeshadow's fault as to why it's gone bad on this side because it's gone perfectly fine on this one. So the skin on this side must like be extra dry today or something because it doesn't usually do that. So my overall thoughts on this palette, I really like the colours of this. I feel like I've got a really nice wearable but colourful eye look. I don't usually go out of the house wearing much colour, but I definitely am leaving the house after I filmed this video wearing this. I'm kind of glad I didn't get the other two Pastel Obsessions because I just don't think I'd have worn them as much. I feel like I will get my wear out of this because it is like perfect for spring, summer. I definitely don't think this eyeshadow formula is like the best that I've tried, but I definitely do want to try some more of their eyeshadows because they're also definitely not the worst either. I do like it though. I don't regret buying it because I feel like I definitely will get my wear out of it. So yeah, that was my little review on this Pastel Rose palette. I really hope you've liked this video. Let me know what you think down below. Also, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you've liked it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!